Hi girls. Today we are diving into one of the most common myths I hear for fat loss, and that is starvation mode. So many women tell me, Amy, I'm hardly eating anything, but I still can't lose weight. So I must be in starvation mode. Let me know if that sounds familiar, if you've ever heard that or you've ever said that yourself before. If so, I've got good news and bad news. So the bad news, starvation mode is not real. But the good news is there are some things that are very real reasons why you feel like you're doing everything right and the scale still won't budge. And that means that there are things that are within your control that you can adjust to start seeing results. And I'm going to reveal the 5 main culprits and how you can fix them. And number 5 is especially sneaky. So let's break it down. Number 1, cutting calories too low. When you slash your calories super low, your body doesn't go into some magical fat hoarding mode. If only it did. Otherwise, we would have found a solution to world hunger. Just stop eating, you'll magically put on weight. But what does happen is that you can move less without realizing it. You can fidget less, you skip walks, you feel too tired to train hard. So yes, you're eating less, but you're also burning less from that movement. That non-exercise activity thermogenesis, the NEAT that I often talk about, is way, way down. And your body is smart. So if you're feeding it fewer calories, which is less energy, then it's trying to conserve energy, but it's not locking up fat just to annoy you. Number 2 is one of my favorites, tracking errors. If you're tracking your food and you are guesstimating or eyeballing portions or not logging your food at all, so not tracking at all, then you could be eating hundreds more calories than you think. There are actually some great studies on this, on the topic, that show people typically underreport their calories by hundreds, if not thousands of calories per day. So things like the handful of nuts that you grab while you're cooking, or the glass of wine you have at night, or the oat latte, or the olive oil that you lightly drizzle to cook your food in or on your salad, bites of your kids' leftovers. All of these things add up, but they're things that most of us can forget about. Number 3, hidden high-calorie foods and drinks. So this one ties in with your tracking, but it's worth saying in and of itself. Healthy doesn't mean low calorie. So things like avocado, nut butters, oat lattes, all good, but energy dense. Olive oil is in that boat too. You can eat really healthily. You can also eat not very much in terms of volume and still not be in a calorie deficit. Number 4 is similar to number 1, but deserves a section of itself, not moving enough. So here's a bit of a tough love moment. If you are sitting most of your day, which many of us do if we have sedentary jobs, then doing a 45-minute workout is still not very much movement overall. So things like your daily steps and your activity and your training, they matter way more than we like to admit. So if you're not seeing results, it's really worth checking in and seeing how much you are really moving through the day. And number 5, the sneaky culprit, water retention. So things like hormones, stress, higher salt or carb intakes, all of those things can make the scale stuck even if you're losing fat. So sometimes the fat loss is happening, but it's just hidden under some extra water weight. Many people don't see results immediately, and then they give up before the fat loss even starts to or has a chance to show itself. So what I always say is you need to give it a few weeks, like 3 to 4 weeks of consistency in your movement, your food tracking, your training, before you judge whether or not the plan is working. So to summarize, starvation mode, it's not what's holding you back. It's usually a combination of eating more than you realize, moving less than you think, or your body holding on to some extra water. And the fix isn't eating less and less. It's eating smart. It's fueling your body properly, staying consistent with movement and strength training, which is exactly what we focus on inside of the Goddess Project, real sustainable fat loss for women over 40. So if this is striking a chord, you want support with the recipe for success and the chef, that's me, to guide you, send me a message after this live and let's chat. Thanks, girls.